Good morning, YouTube. It is Sunday the 29th of June and it is 4:52 a.m. and I'm just standing out here appreciating quietness. There's a plane up there. I'll go on fucking flight radar and see where that bad boy's going as well. But honestly, coming outside at this time in the morning, especially on a Sunday, it's extra quiet, and that's something that I've really learned to love, is just peace and quietness, because as you know, life is just fucking go, 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 go. Everyone's just like this all the time. Sometimes it's important to just take a step back and just be present and be in the moment, just like listen to birds and nature and that sort of shit. It sounds so fucking hippie. Anyway, shut the fuck up about being hippie and shit. Today's video, full day of eating, rest day edition, recovery day. We've also got a client competing, so we're busy, we're traveling, we're doing all the shenanigans. I'm going to take you through the day and show you how I become the best version of myself, how we bring the best version of themselves for the athletes, as well as keeping on top of my recovery to make sure that I'm staying optimal for my training performance, because as you guys know, I fucking love my training. So I'm going to take you through today. Macros are going to be on the screen. I don't have anything else to say other than I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you could like, I really would appreciate it. If you could subscribe as well, I would really appreciate that. So this morning we are 78.1 kg, and that means that's a new low, Mengi. How do you feel about that? Do you feel happy about that? Yes, I'm very happy about that. And still to this day, I use my microwave steamer. You need to grab yourself one of these if you haven't. So I put things like just vegetables in there, like kale, shove that in the microwave for a minute and a half, splash a little bit of water in there. Honestly, it's so convenient to eat your veg and get shit done. So meal number one is a little bit sad, to be honest with you. It's 2 whole eggs, 100 ml of egg whites, and we've got a mix of kale, spinach, bell pepper and mushrooms with some sweet chili sauce over the top. No crumpets. We're not on any crumpets anymore on my rest days. Luckily on my train days I have 2, but rest days are unfortunately a 0. And that's simply doing what I've got to do at this moment in time, to be honest with you. Luckily, I'm not very hungry in the mornings anyway, so it isn't too much of an issue. One bit of advice, if you are looking to reduce food in your diet, I ask my clients, where are they the least hungriest throughout their day? And if they say, oh, I'm not really hungry in the mornings, then I'm like, cool, okay, we could probably afford to reduce more calories in the morning than maybe the evenings, because they might be a bit more of an evening eater or hungrier before they go to bed. Very similar to me, to be honest with you. So if you're watching this right now and thinking, oh, where can I reduce my food? Always start off by looking at where you are your least hungriest. I like to try and keep, like, for example, on a train day, the pre and post workout, try and keep that the same or as consistent as you can until unfortunately you have to chip away at it. But always look at where you are your least hungriest, and that for me is in the morning. So I'm gonna eat this, probably gonna go down in about 2 minutes. What I'm gonna watch on YouTube this morning is the Formula 1 qualifying. Loving the Formula 1. Oh yeah, get yourself a little tray as well. If you eat on the say, oh, you can't beat a little tray. Put the little tray on there like that. Oh, lovely. It's a lovely little setup. And people ask, why do you eat at the table when you fucking eat? I like watching the TV and chilling out on the set. Hey, like, let me do my thing in it. Oh, digestion. Shut up about bloody digestion. I want to share that moment with you. Second one going down the hatch.
Cargo reduction.
Talk shit, get wigged, this karma. Retaliation rate is faster, Anglo arms is sharper, kitchen knives bending, that's what I call karma. Shotgun in the field, but they all know that we ain't farmers. We put shh in the past when you run with your mates, just pre on us.
Man, spin that ped, I see them up. Let me hop off and juice man's top. Do man dirty, you know I get work, see quick, let's pray we don't buck into cops. Back my blade on punks, they run and drop them bitch when I ting their guts. They bitch when I tear up flesh and the ride with bro, your pissed if you stop. Man, spin that ped, I see them up. Let me hop off and juice man's top. Do man dirty, you know I get work, see quick, let's pray we don't buck into cops. Back my blade on punks, they run and drop them bitch when I ting their guts. They bitch when I tear up flesh and the ride with bro, you're pissed if he stops.
I use an app called Lens Buddy. Download it from the App Store. It's basically an app which allows you to set a timer basically for every photo that you take, rather than doing it on your camera roll and you have to sort of set a timer for 5 seconds and it takes one individually. You can set this for 2 seconds, 1 second, 5 seconds, and it'll just keep going until you press stop. So very handy if you're like me who likes to take their physique shots with photos rather than doing a video. So I just looked through my physique shots, and to be honest with you, I'm not really happy with how I'm looking, but I have had violent diarrhea for the last 3 days. I have dropped about fucking 3 kilos in scale weight. I've barely ate, I've barely trained, so I can't expect myself to be looking amazing, but this is the reality of it sometimes, guys. This is the reality of the process. I look back at where I was in 2024, I think, fuck me, I look better in 2024 than what I do in 2025. It is unfortunately a part of the process. You're not going to like the way that you look every single day. In these situations where it's very easy to self-sabotage yourself and very easy to give up and talk to yourself like shit, one thing that I've learned that I recommend to you guys is, with every negative that you tell yourself 2 positives that you like about yourself. So I told myself, oh, I look like shit there, but I've got a fucking great beard and I've got lovely blue eyes, which I love. And then you start sort of programming yourself to try and treat yourself nicer, because when you start talking to yourself negatively, number one, nobody wants to be around that, and number two, you start just self-sabotaging yourself, and this is where addictive behaviors come in play. This is where you ruin your progress. This is where you give up, and that's why people just drop off and fall off. So I told myself, I'm not liking the way that I look. However, it's okay. These are the circumstances. I am going to get better because I know that from experience, and this is a part of the journey. We're going to have good days, we're going to have bad days, and that's just simply it. So yeah, I'm going to keep this in the vlog, although I don't really want to post it because yeah, I just don't, I'm a little bit ashamed and a bit upset about it, but that's a part of the process. I'm just making a morning drink. One thing that I add in the mornings is a hydration formula, so HydroFlow from Conti Sport. I'm using the peach iced tea flavor, which actually has grown on me. I first had it and I wasn't a fan, but it's actually grown on me quite nicely. So I add 1 scoop in there, just like that. Got your creatine already, guys. Here's your daily reminder, especially on rest days, because I always forget on rest days. Make sure you get your creatine in as well. So 5 grams of creatine going in there too. Just got back from a lovely morning walk. Whilst we was out, I put on the rice cooker. Just went like that and totally missed it. The rice cooker, I've got some cauliflower in the mix there as well, which is all prepped and ready for me. And all I simply need to do now is cook up the meat. So like I've said in pretty much every single YouTube video that I've done over the last 2 years now, buy yourself a rice cooker. Honestly, it makes such a difference in terms of like being productive and not having, because I used to boil rice and one, I'd always fuck it up. Number two, you've got to sit there and wait for it to fucking cook. Whereas with the rice cooker, you can crack on with other stuff and it'll do it for you and it'll keep it warm for you. So convenient. So the seasonings I use to cook the beef mince is the aroma. This goes, like I say, with, I usually use smoked paprika, but we've got some ground paprika, it does the same shit. Plop that on there like that. The other aspect of it, I couldn't help.
Big day.
Looking good?
Looking sexy.
Thank you. Meal number 2 on the cards. I've got some cauliflower. I don't really see many people eat cauliflower actually, but I actually really like it, even though there's not really much to it, is there, cauliflower?
Oh, I had cauliflower my entire childhood.
Yeah, I love it.
Cauliflower, and if anyone's Polish or Eastern European, there is like a sauce that you make from breadcrumbs and butter.
Nice.
So it's like literally butter fried breadcrumbs, and it just goes all over the cauliflower. It's delicious.
People have this like cheesy cauliflower, I can't remember what it's called. Cheesy cauliflower, that's absolutely banging. Got some rice, so 90 grams of rice, 150 grams of 5% raw beef mince. It's not raw, I've cooked it obviously, but it was raw weight. Got a spoonful or a large spoonful of kimchi on the side. I know I'm dieting when I start adding more of the side bits, if that makes sense. But the kimchi, like I said in the previous video, it's like 18 calories per 100 grams, and that's probably 25 grams. So I'd probably say, well, that's like 3-4 calories worth. So I'm not going to worry too much about that. Lighter than light mayo on the top, as well as sweet chili sauce, which I never used to like chili sauce. Anything hot, I'm like, how could anyone sit there and eat hot shit? Like, it just sitting there, you're sweating, can't eat, you know, having to drink, like that doesn't seem pleasurable to me. However, this one's got a nice kick to it, not too much. I actually find it quite pleasant now. So funny how things change, over the years. So we are just literally prepping to head down south. We've got our meal for, of course, everywhere we fucking go, we bring our meal prep bag. So we've got our next meal in there. My next meal is in there. That's Vicky's yogurt. and whey protein, and as well as that, we're adding in our raspberries and blueberries that we're trying to keep as frozen as they possibly can. These ice packs are very handy. Most meal prep bags come with ice packs, so they keep it nice and warm, and to be honest, nice and cool. And to be honest with you, they do last for majority of the day anyway, to be honest. So yeah, if you're on the go like us and you need to bring your meals with you, one, there's no fucking excuse, and two, buy one of those, bring some additional bits like we've got here with us, like our salt. Vicky's going to be using some sugary sort of stuff. She's got a syrup here. We've got our almond butter in there as well, whey protein. We're all sorted. No excuses. We bring all this shit with us. We get shit done. We keep on track. We're on our way over to Derby, and of course we had to stop off and get a beverage. The beverage of choice at the moment is 3 single espressos, 4 sugar-free vanilla syrups, iced Americano. Weather's hot, so we go for something. We used to get the light frappuccinos, coffee frappuccinos with almond milk and sugar-free vanilla. Well, it turns out there's like, 60 grams of carbs in that, and we thought it was basically like 10 calories. So, well, it didn't stop us from, we didn't get fat, did we? We used to have one every single day. And it's so weird now because I wouldn't ever have one ever again because of that. That's how fucking tap things are. But anyway, little taste test for you. This is what we do. We've got Vicky on top of my car prepping our next meal of the day, which is a wonderful bowl of cream of rice. Look at that. And you get stairs when you do this shit, guys. You get some stairs, but we're luckily at a bodybuilding place, which people probably understand this, but you know, there's no excuses. We've got the meal prep bag like we said earlier. Look, oh, thank you so much, darling. I appreciate it. Okay, meal number 3 is coming to you at 1:24 in the afternoon. I have 90 grams of cream of rice in here, 100 grams of blueberries, 50 grams of raspberries, 45 grams of whey protein in a whey paste sludge, and on top there I have 15 grams of almond butter with some pink salt. And Vicky has yogurt. She has the same, but she just has yogurt instead of cream of rice. And less whey protein. That's our meal. So got to the venue, saw Lizzie. She looking good?
Very good.
Very good. We're very happy.
Very good.
And we're going to eat this meal and then head back in. You can still keep on top of things. You just need to be organised. That's what I've got to say. And if you don't be organised, you're going to probably fuck things up. So easy, just go and grab like a, I don't know, Tesco's meal deal or some shit like that. But that's probably the reason why you're not making progress, and it's probably the reason why you look the same all the time. So do something different. Do something very easy. It's much easier doing this than actually going and finding something to fucking eat, in my opinion. Stay on track, keep making progress. That's how we fucking do it. Anyway, I'm gonna scoff this. I'll give you a little taste test whilst we're here, actually. It's so hot, isn't it? Ooh. It's very humid. Slaps. Slaps. So, you know the score. We don't fucking miss here, guys. So, meal number 4. I've got jasmine rice, beetroot, green beans, and I have a salmon fillet. And of course, we don't miss. We really don't miss. We don't miss. Never. Never miss, guys. Get your fucking food in. Bring it to a fucking bodybuilding show. Eat your food. Just get shit done. Simple as that. It's just simple. Bring the meal with you. We've got that meal prep bag. It's nice and cold. We can eat it now. No problems. I'm gonna smash this. I'm actually starving hungry because I've been on my feet for so long. So this is gonna go down a bloody treat. Oh, goodness gracious. Good. Hello. 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 And we are back.
We're back.
Long day, but very successful day. Lizzie won her class in PCA Masters over 35s in bikini, which we are. I feel like I've got a bug on my head. Fuck. These horse flies or whatever, honestly, are something else. So, back with the dogs, back into their little routine. Diesel with a stick. Mango down there, she's just doing some madness. She's just literally hiding. Very sexual. I don't know what I said. Very sexful. Very successful day. Really, almost kind of like really grateful because, you know, I feel like I've got a fucking fly on my head. Have I got a fly on my head?
No, you don't.
Fuck. Okay. All right. That actually hurt. Yeah, feeling very grateful because me and Vicky love this shit, and you know, I want us to be the power couple of coaches in the industry. You know, that's what the goal is for us. It's being like, we will be at client shows, we will be supporting as much as we can, and it's like, you know, I don't know, what am I trying to say, Vicky?
You're trying to say that we want to make more of an impact. I think
Yes.
going to these shows, and I think with how I can speak for myself. Actually, no, I can speak for us both because I know you're exactly the same. We invest so much into not only this sport but our team, and I hate even saying clients. I know obviously these are people that do pay us for a coaching service, but there's so much more than that. They're just like, they're family, and it's so incredible being in that atmosphere of people that just are striving to be their best, and we just want to grow and expand and be the leading people that just guide those individuals to be the best selves. I think that's what really inspires me, just seeing them happy on that stage and proud of the things that they achieve. It makes me actually quite emotional.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, that's what we're so big on. We're big on just growth, and like, it's easy to get like a transformation and just post that on social media, but the growth comes from what goes on like mentally, obviously physically as well, and seeing people take that next step within their journey. And like, for example, Lizzie, you know, she's absolutely fallen in love with competing, and that's something that we really want to do with all our clients who compete, is actually get them to fall in love with that and challenge themselves in the way that they never thought they can challenge themselves, and turn something which was a hobby into something that's a passion of theirs, and they can look back on that and go, you know what, I did this at this point in my life. And I just love being a part of that. I love seeing that within athletes. So yeah, very successful day, and we're just going to chill out now, walk the dogs, as they've been out for we've been out for like 7 hours, so 7 hours without seeing the dogs is way too long for our liking. And then we're going to go back, put our feet up, have the last meal, and chill the fuck out. So yeah, great day, great Sunday, and extremely grateful and blessed to have what we have, running the business together and doing what we do. I can't fault it, you know.
Each other yet.
And we haven't fell out today yet, so that's a positive.
No, we don't ever. I was actually saying to George, like, it's so fucking cool that we get to do this together as a couple. Like, you are my business partner, you are my boyfriend, and you are my best friend. I know a lot of people look at this and probably say, ugh.
Yeah.
But no, it's actually pretty cool, sharing the same passion.
Yeah, doing
It's
the same
nice.
thing. It's very nice. I'm very grateful. Anyway, stop waffling, George. Enjoy the walk, be a present, and I've done all my steps. I've done 15k steps today. I was meant to do 12 and a half, but looks like I'm probably going to do 20 today. So if I don't hit a new low tomorrow, I'll be fucking livid. What have you just pulled out of the freezer?
Oats.
Oats in the freezer. About an hour before you eat them. They've been in the fridge all day. It's like overnight oats, basically. In the freezer. Sitting nice and toasty for us in bed. And what else are you also getting out of the freezer?
We've got some blueberries, some raspberries, and some
What's that?
Ben and Jerry's cookie dough.
We actually had this, bought it from the supermarket once. Cost about £6 to buy. And guess what? It's fucking shit. It was so average, wasn't it? It was not worth eating that, and it definitely weren't worth £6.
George is cheating on his diet.
Show the people what that is. Sugarly looks and feels like sugar, but it isn't sugar. It's 0 calorie sugar. So basically becoming a weirdo who diets and needs little weird sugary. It does taste nice, I must admit. I don't rely on it heavily, but that's some stuff that you can get. Where'd you get this from? Tesco. Where in Tesco's? Like down the coffee.
Where the peanut butter and honey is, and sweeteners.
Basically where the sweeteners are. Go grab some yourself, put it on your oats if you're dieting or if you're in your off season, and it's quite literally banging. Anyway, final meal of the day. I have got in here a lovely big bowl of oats. So I have 90 grams of oats, I think it is. 90 grams of oats, 100 grams of blueberries, 50 grams of raspberries. I have 15 grams of honey underneath there. 25 grams of whey sludge here. I've got 30 grams of protein mixed in itself. And then on the top here, this little diarrhea, little pancake is almond butter. The protein of choice we are using is the sludge is the white chocolate hazelnut. This is banging as a sludge. And then mixed inside is the cinnamon donut. So I absolutely love this combo at the moment. And if you are having, for example, oats with like whey sludge, like mix the sludges up. So mix what's in the oats, like I have done here, and then the sludge, I've gone for something a little bit different. And you can go for whatever flavour that you want. That is our final meal. So it's been a really, really productive day. We have been out all day and we've still been able to keep on top of our meals. We've not had to fucking miss a meal. We've not had to go over to Tesco's and grab a shitty meal deal. We're not eating shitty protein bars, which, by the way, I'd love to have a protein bar, but we're not eating any of that shit. We're sticking to the plan that's followed. We brought our meals with us. We meal prepped them. We brought them in a meal prep bag. We took that everywhere with us. No excuses, you know. So many people are like, oh, I'm so busy, I can't keep on top of progress and I'm gonna give up. Like, I've just made it like so easy for you, you know. We lead by example here. We lead by example in terms of coaching and athletes as well, because at the end of the day, we are athletes and we want to continue progressing our physiques. And in order for us to do that, we need to keep on top of doing what needs to be done, and that's simple things like bringing your meals with you. It's basic stuff really that everyone I think should be doing who is serious about wanting to make progress. Like I said, don't get me wrong, would I love a meal deal? No, I actually wouldn't, but the thought of it would be nice. However, I know that's going to be counteractive towards what I'm trying to achieve right now, and that's trying to lose weight and get the job done. Yes, could I fit it into my calories? But I feel like a fucking loser doing that. I feel like I've cheated myself and I failed. For me, it's going above and beyond. Like, that is what builds, like I said earlier in the video, confidence. Like, I'm confident I'll make more progress doing that. I'm confident I can stay resilient and stick to plan despite it being stressful and hard. I can do that. Easy work, you know? So that's a lesson for you guys in this video, is do the hard shit and keep on top of it and just actually always be ahead of the game. Always be one step ahead. I'm always one step ahead, and that's why I'll continue doing what I'm doing. That's why I'll continue making the progress and I'll continue winning. So I'm gonna leave it there for tonight. We'll probably catch up in the morning with a weigh-in. Hopefully I'm fucking lighter. That would be pretty cool. Although I did have a big drop yesterday, so I can't imagine I'll be much lighter, but if I am, it's an added bonus. I've done like 20k steps today, so I'm literally done. I've got the music playing in the background, which is telling me to go to sleep now. So I'll see you guys in the morning. I'm going off to go watch Love Island, because that's what we're watching at the moment, because we quite like it. Guys, we are back. I haven't picked up a camera for since you last saw this video, to be honest with you. Don't know why, to be honest. I'm sort of a little bit all over the place in terms of like my motivation to pick up and record. I'm just going for a little bit of a phase at the moment, guys, where a little bit self-doubt, I'll be honest with you. A little bit of like, where does this channel go? What am I trying to get from this channel? And not necessarily enjoying it as much as what maybe I sometimes do. So I've put together this video. I'll be honest with you, it's not like the world's greatest video, you know. It's a rest day, full day of eating. I've sort of edited it now and I'm just like, it's all right, it's nothing amazing. I'm gonna post it anyway. So first of all, I am sorry I've been away. Not that anyone cares, or anyone, where have you gone, George? No one fucking cares. Like, me apologising, shut up. But we've just finished the diet, so this video that you're watching right now is the last of dieting, and we're going to go back into the off season. So fresh start, clean slate, new bulking season is upon us. New bulking series is what I was meant to say, but season, you can call it that. Macros will be on the screen for today's video. Try the meals for yourself. I think I mainly spoke about and waffled about how important it is to stick to plan and how important it is to get things done. You know, there's no excuses, and often it's so easy to use excuses nowadays, when reality is, if you wanted to, you would. If you don't want to, you won't. Simple as that when it comes down to most things in life. So I really hope you've enjoyed today's video. With 500 followers, 500 subscribers away from 50,000. So guys, someone just make fucking 500 fake accounts for me, so I can just round up to 50, because 50k sounds much better than 49, you know? See you guys in the next one. I'm actually looking forward to recording. I've just started recording for the first time. I'm like, yeah, you know what, I'm actually quite excited to pick up the camera next time. So yeah, looking forward to that. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Please like, please subscribe. Let's fucking go.